Right, gonna wet all my paper from top to bottom. Grab a big brush, grab a big brush, wet my paper top to bottom. Plenty of water, because I don't want it drying on me halfway through, so I need quite a bit of water. That should do it. There, that's that. Right, and I've mixed a creamish yellow colour. In fact, you know what? I'll go right through the whole thing with that creamish yellow colour. Niceness. Then I think let's mix slightly darker and just come in from sides and back and that, and just blend that in a bit slightly darker. Something like that a bit. Something like that. Something like that. Right. Then you've got a spiky brush, or you can bash your height brush up on the end and do this and all. Works exactly the same. So these are all distant trees and bushes and stuff. Well, my stepbrother Doofus, right? He were making some toast in Bath. You'll never guess what he's gone and done. He's only gone and electrocuted him, son. Yeah. Unbelievable. You know what he's like. There we are, look at that. There, let's get some tree shapes in. Something like that. Got a couple on this side. I had to try and put every single branch in. Just something like that'll do. That's it, something like that. Some twigs and stuff in this bottom bit, perhaps. Something like that. And then just get this again, and just pop a few bit more. Blend it in with that, you know what I'm saying? There. I'm blending it all. Back in it. Oh, wow, look at that. Niceness. Oh, wow. I'll even try and just get a few bits right back there. If I can. Because that's drier. It's going harder edged rather than softer. That'll do for that. I think I'll leave that at that. Should have done that at the start, really, not towards later. So I think let me get a bit more of brown colour, tiny bit more in there. That's it. Door. And want to get some sort of impression or a bit of a path in here. Let's have it so it sort of comes, maybe it's out across this way a bit, and then maybe it's back again, something like that. Looks alright, done it? It's just my impression or a path. And I'm going to mix a darker colour, a yellow ochre mixed with a bit of extra yellow in it. That'll make that yellow colour in there. So it's yellow ochre with a bit more lemon yellow in it to make it even yellower. There we are. And then let that dry in it. Right, it's not quite dry, still some tiny damp bits on it, but I'm just going to put in another layer by here. It's a bit closer look, bit thicker paint. Yeah, going back to what I was saying, Doofus electrocuting him then, right? I panicked and I wrote for an ambulance, put first class stamp on it and everything, yeah. I'm joking. I didn't really ring for an ambulance. I rung for one. I rung 99 for an ambulance, and we ended up getting took to hospital in an ice cream van. I'm just going to soften that in on that bottom bit there, like that. Yeah. Soften it into there. Actually, I don't want that to look like a shadow coming in. It looks like a shadow, but it's not actually. I don't want no shadows coming in because I'm going to have my light coming from the middle. So that's another layer. I'm just going to try and soften a bit in there as well, just a little bit, not too much. Nice. Dab a bit more paint in, but I'm softening it in. There, that's nice. Then, let me see. Could do with that perhaps drying a little bit. Where's my scratcher? I'm going to scratch a couple of twigs in there, I think. In fact, I'll tell you what I could do. My ring brush. Say a bit of a twig sort of. Another one there. Something like that. And then let's some right there. A couple of blades of grass or something. There we are, just a bit of something. Make it interesting in it. There we are. I'll let that dry. Right. I'm going to have my light coming in from the middle here, so it's going to go out that way and out that way. So I'm going to put a tree in here now. Now that's dried. Actually, you could have put it straight in while that were wet. I just went for a cup of tea. So I'm going to put a light side of my trunk on there, and then a dark side on the other side. So I'll go about something like that. This is my light side. Take it out across that way. That's alright, doesn't it? And then some dark paint on me. I'm using two brushes. Then if I decide I need to go back into some light, I've got my other brush with my light still on it. I'll do that a lot. Yeah, I do first. Fancy making toast in Bath. I think he must be addicted to toast. He said he just couldn't let go of toaster. There we are, look at that. I think I'm look alright. Is that? Let's make it a bit thicker. I'm thinking. Like I do first. A bit thicker. Making toast in Bath. I don't know what will he come up with next. Something like that. A bit going out there, maybe. Just making this up as I go along. Let's say a bit going up there and all, something like that. And then just to blend it, a tiny bit of light down that side. And just in there, look, just blending them two bits together, softening, darkening it light. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And then I'm thinking, get a little bushy bit back in that bottom bit there. Sorry, rating it. I'm just thinking, shall I just have, where's my rigger brush? Let's just have a one coming out there like that, something like that. And maybe it's let's just a little and coming out at side, something like that. You just get them little sprouty things, don't you, on these trees a lot? Just little bits like that, where branches starting to grow now, you know what I'm saying? There we are. And then you go in there, another cup of tea. Let that one dry, innit? Right, I've just been sitting back and having a look. Right. So that bit's nearly dry now, and I'm just thinking I could do with a bit in this side here now, bit building that middle ground up there. So right, let's bang that in. I went to visit Doofus in hospital. I asked him, how do you feel currently? Currently, I'm just finding him up in it. He said he was feeling shocked. I said, what? What? W-A-T-T? What? I need to concentrate. I need to stop prattling about and concentrate on what I'm doing. There. Look at that. Let's put a fat bit in there, look, just in there. And let's then I can go in and I can put a little, which brush shall I use that one? A little scrape in there. There. Looks good, innit? Just pop a bit more back on top of that. That's it. Niceness, niceness. Then let's get another. Let's pop in a little bit of some there and all into there. Some some more in that. Maybe some few grasses in there. Like that, look. These are just browns and dark greens where I've mixed up. Just mix a colour similar to this. It ain't got to be exact. That's like a really, really dark green, this like. There is actually green paint in that. Green's yellow and blue. So, you ain't got to have these exact colours to paint this picture, what I'm using. You can use any old colours in it. A few bits of grass down there. Tell you what I might do actually. I hope this works. Mixing a right thin paint just in there. Not really thin. I think that a bit time that dries, that'll dry dead light and that'll look good. Alright, so let me just soften this. Put some grasses in there like that. So they look like little grasses. See the end of that brush, look. Can you see how that's jagged? That's what you want for this sort of stuff. An old battered. Don't chuck your old height brushes away, because they weren't meant for stuff like that. Right, let's where's that great big one? Great big one with my water on what I had at the start. I'll use that and just come in and just soften some bits out on that bottom bit, and then I'll sit back and have a look again. That's another good trick. Keep sitting back and having a look, because you can't see what you're doing close up, but if you go back a bit you can. So back into there. Maybe there's a few more bits in here like that. That's softening out that, you see, softening out. Niceness. Sit back, let that dry, have a look. Oh, I'll tell you what I will just do. I think I'll just have a couple of, just maybe, I don't know, about there, just a bit of a stick sticking out, that's it. Interesting, innit? Right, I'll sit back now, chill out, and then another look in it. Right, I'm going to pop in one last layer. So I want to layer here. I've gone slightly more green into this paint now to make it so it looks like it's a bit closer than that layer behind. So hopefully that'll work. One extra layer of green there. Niceness. I'll pop in. That's nice. And then I'll pop in another little scratch in there into something there. Maybe there's a bit, something like that, a few little twigs and stuff, you know what I'm saying, And then let's this side. All about there, something about there. Just blending up and in, you know what I mean. Something like that. Just pull it out a bit. So some grassy bits down here and all. Same colour. Just put some grassy bits in. Like little grasses and that, innit? Right, and then what I'm thinking, some of these grassy bits, I'm thinking I'll scratch some little rocks and stuff in. Yeah, I'm leaving some little gaps for so they looks like grasses, you know what I mean? Right, let's get some a couple of little rocks and that in there. That's it. That looks alright, doesn't it? And then some grasses. See that look? A few blades of grass. Come to them rocks. And I'll tell you what else I can do. If I stick a tree in, put some blades of grass at the base of the tree. Let's stick a tree in about there. Like that. So, yeah, something like that. Put some blades of grass just in bottom of there like that. Look. Well, blades of grass covering bottom bit of my tree. My light's coming in this way and this way because it's coming out that centre. So this big tree here wants to be lighter. Doofus's dad is ground him until he can conduct himself properly. He's been grounded. Serves him right for being such a prat. There we are. Right up there like that. I'm just rubbing a bit, so I rub out the markings behind there. And then with darker paint. But I tell you what, I'm gonna make this tree a lot thicker than that. Let's make it about like that. This is quite a thick tree now. This tree is like doofus. Very thick. There, that looks alright, doesn't it? So I'll add a few more blades of grass on that bottom bit now. Niceness. Some more of that light colour. I'll just soften that in. Oh, that's nice. And them two colours in. Niceness, niceness. And then I think what I might do is just have a couple of sort of sticks coming out. So on about there like that. Oh, it's not very strong, is it? You get some stronger colour. There, that's better. A stronger colour. There, something like that. Oh, looks alright, doesn't it? And then what about there? Tell you what, that one curl a bit back round that way, and then a bit coming sort of up there and back across there. There. So that one's like coming out towards us, sort of thing. And if I just get a damp brush, soften that a bit. Yeah, doofus. He's been grounded. He's not even discharged yet. He discharged. I'll shut up now. No more stupid jokes. Right. Let's whack in. Get some more. Shall we go bushes or grasses? Let's go a bit of both. A bit grasses. A bit of bushes as well. A bit of both. I'll have could even stick a little rock in there if I wanted. I'll have big tree down this side. There we are. All the way down like that. Niceness. Again, my light on this side, because my light's coming in from there. So, some dark paint. I mean, yeah. Right in there like that. Niceness. Some more grasses under there like that. Something like that. So some grasses like that one. More grasses. Niceness. Sorry, I could even scratch a bit of, because this one's close. Let me just, where's that brush gone? Let me just re-wet some of this. Now, because this is close, I could scratch some bits of bark in. And let's do it with this one. Scratch a few bits of bark in. Like that up. Bit of bark. That one's closer, you see. You see them bits of bark in there. Niceness, niceness. And let's say another. Let's say another one. Just come in and out there like that. Something like that. And I'll soften that in. Soften that in and around me bits of bark and that. There we are. Niceness. That's right, ain't that? That's giving it that 3D look. Shall we pop a little bloke in? So a little bloke in, we'll sort of silhouette him. We'll do him dark and just silhouette him. A little bloke in. Something like that. So his shadow'd be going that way. Let's get him. See if I can chisel this brush. Flatten that brush out, so I've chiselled it. And I ain't got my reading glasses on, so I can't see which way I've chiselled like that. And get him. And call walking stick. Put him in head on. And needs a dog, innit? Needs to have a dog. This dog's got his tail up. The shadow under there. Put a bod in. Peter and Paul. 2 bods. There you are. Oh. Let's put a signature on it, haven't I? Where am I going to put a signature? Maybe it's there. B. You see that? D. Dirty D. In it. I'll see you on the beach. In it.